Hello everybody, my name is Anna Super, and today I'm going to be talking about a proverb that I think a lot of us can resonate with. And it goes like this: a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Now this phrase's origin is kind of uncertain, but its first recorded time in English is in John Haywood's Glossary of Proverbs that was written in 1546. So basically this proverb just says that it's better to keep a guaranteed opportunity or advantage that you have than give it up for the chance at something better, because you might not get that chance. So like think of it as a hunting metaphor almost. So you've caught a bird already, you have it in your hand, and then you see two more on the ground. You're not going to let go of the bird you already have to try and go get those two, because chances are you're going home with no birds. It's basically just a warning against unprotected and unreasonable risk-taking and about the dangers of greed, which I think is a pretty common lesson that a lot of us have experienced, and I've found myself on both sides of the proverb. I remember last summer I was signed up for a theater camp, and it's a 2-week intensive, so we learn and put on a musical in 2 weeks, and I was super excited for this camp. The thing about it is it doesn't really have auditions. If you sign up for the camp, you're automatically in the cast. So they decide roles through auditions, but if you come to the camp, you're in the show. At the same time, there was also another community theater putting on a different production of a different show. Now this show was longer and it was probably a better production, but it also included actual auditions. So there was a massive chance that I wouldn't have gotten in if I had auditioned. So I had a choice to make. Should I go with the smaller and the shorter production that I was guaranteed to be in, or should I try and audition for this bigger, better production that there's a lot bigger competition for and that I might not get? Ultimately, I decided to go with the shorter, smaller production, and I had an amazing time. I ended up getting my first name role, and overall I think it was a better experience than I would have had in the other production. So this is basically all just to say that we shouldn't become so blinded by a future possibility that we ignore the good that's already in front of us. It's normal to want what's best for ourselves and to reach for higher goals, but if those goals can end up being worse for you than the good you already have, isn't it better to stick with what you have? I mean, I could have auditioned for that show, left the summer camp that I was already in, and then done nothing for the entire summer when I didn't get it. I was much more grateful to be able to have that opportunity to learn as much as I did in as much as a short time as I did. See, we shouldn't abandon the things we have that are good and certain for uncertainty and worry. 1 Timothy 6:6 says that contentment is a great gain, and it says this throughout the Bible, that we should find joy in the things we already have and the things that God has already given us rather than give it up for something that might be. So I urge you guys, hold on tight to the birds that you already have. Ignore those two that are in the bush, because chances are if you go for the ones in the bush, you'll see all three fly away. Thank you.